Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. And Guude, I'm gonna do some bale bowling.
Bowling. All right, come on, let's do this.
So off camera, I did some work and collected some bales and got a lot of stuff in the silos, but I didn't actually like sell anything. So we're down about $80,000 from when we started, but I did like a bunch of bales over here, as well as there's a bunch of stuff in the silos to sell. You ready? I think this
so
they're
ready.
just gonna topple all over the place. Boom! Oh, that didn't do anything.
Fantastic, Jeff.
It was supposed to be the highlight on the highlight reel, and nothing.
You got a couple of them in just now.
A couple of them are going. So hopefully with what I have going, we'll have some money to actually do something with. A viewer commented, and it was something I'd never really thought of before. Back to the whole other way of doing silage. They basically said if you just set up a bunch of conveyors in there, it's basically just free money for days.
How?
And that's what I was trying to think through all the details of, because you have to plow the stuff, or crush the stuff, and then put the tarp on it. But you know, we were having a big problem using the silage fork and all that. I guess
The silage fork wasn't that bad once we got the one that holds 10,000.
right, but I guess you could just set up conveyors basically in a big line all the way over to the input. I just don't know if it would work as well as the person thinks it would, and maybe it would because they might be somebody who plays the game.
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, messing with the conveyors over there to deal with the sheep
Is difficult.
I mean, it doesn't just pick it all up. Like, I mean, you see what we got going on over there. Like, the sheep still require some maintenance.
Right. Yeah, so
So
I
I
don't know. I was just trying to think about it and like, would this really work? Would it not?
I mean, I don't understand I can't see any advantage over it to not just use, just the bell wrapper, because it's fast and it just does its thing, right?
Well, it's somewhat fast. It still is the most time-consuming process.
I think it's faster than having to bring your stuff over there, dump it out, and then compact it. The compacting takes forever.
The compacting does take forever. Oh no! Oh no! Little tractor! No, bale! Don't ruin my day. It's like when the bowling pins fight back.
I picked the one thing that requires this stupid train.
You love the train now.
I hate the train. I'm considering selling it at a lower price. Doesn't have to deal with the train.
Wait, but the train is so easy. The nice thing about the train, with how much we have, you can keep loading the train up.
I don't know where to go. I hate the train. I hate the train.
Do the train, and load it up with like 8 different.
I don't know where to go.
8 different truckloads worth of it. It's over by the sheep, man.
Is it?
Yeah, it's that field that we drive across. That's the train like yard right next to it. So it's like right around the back. It's actually one of the more convenient places. These bales. This is terrible. This is terrible.
You almost made 100 grand so far.
Yeah, there's bales everywhere though. Oh, I gotta see how this guy's doing. Okay, this guy's still doing his run. Good, this guy didn't. Oh, wait, that's the same guy. Oh crap! I tried to start the cultivator over on the sunflower and cornfields with the harvester, but that cultivator is way too big. It caused a problem. Yeah, this guy. Wait, I moved the pipe over a trailer. What the hell? This doesn't make any sense. I somehow... Oh, maybe I planted corn here instead on accident. That's weird. I've never filled up the... had to empty the harvester before.
Yeah, I put corn in the small field and sunflowers in the bottom. Just
Yeah, I must have changed it up on accident. Because when I did all those runs before, I didn't change it up, and I still never had to do that, but I must have switched it.
Yeah.
So I gotta go empty this guy now. Yoop. Oh well. So, yeah, you wanna theft has struck again.
Really?
Yes. This one was something we actually hadn't noticed for a while. And it was like, I don't know if you are going to be able to know what I'm talking about, because they probably don't use them too much in North Carolina because you don't walk everywhere like you do in DC. But it's basically one of those collapsible metal carts that has 2 wheels on the back.
Like for like going shopping?
Yes, yeah, essentially one of those. Like, so we had one of those, and we actually, I don't know exactly where it came from. Julia got it, but some people were like throwing it away somewhere, I guess, and she took it. So I have no idea where exactly it came from.
She stole it.
and that's the funny thing that I say this is because that's what got stolen from us. And I'm like wondering, you know, well, how exactly did she acquire this thing? Was it similar type of deal? But, you know, there's a lot of things in DC that people just, you know, they do throw away, or like it makes a pile that's obvious that they're throwing it away, and it's not just like
politicians.
Yes,
like communication directors, you just toss them to the side.
Yeah, I mean, it's 10 days serves the course. You know, it's all good.
Anyway, sorry.
So she had brought it back home, and we had it for a couple days, and we didn't like store it inside. We stored it up on like the front porch, or right down the steps in the front porch. But clearly, in our yard, you see my yard, in our yard, behind our gate, and all of a sudden. The other day she asked, she's like, you know, where did that thing go? Did anybody move it to like the back? Because I haven't seen it in a little while. I just realized because she was going to use it for something. And I'm like, you know, good question. I have no idea what happened to that thing. So I start going through the security footage, and I'm looking, and I'm just like, okay, here it is on this day, here it is on this day, here it is on this day. Like, here it is. It's gone this day. So obviously sometime in between here is when it goes away. And I mean, I'm not kidding you. It's middle of the day. I watched the security camera footage of Julia literally coming home from somewhere, walking the house, and 10 minutes later, this guy is walking in front of the house with 2 packages in his arm, like 2 small packages. Like, who knows where he got those ones from, if they were his or what. And
he grabbed the cart, throw the packages in?
He just stops and looks over at the house, and then he keeps walking a little bit, and then he turns around. It's so similar to the other video. It's crazy. You're clearly a different person, but literally just opens up our gate, walks in, opens up the cart right there in our lawn, puts the packages in, and walks out, and just walks down the street.
It's fantastic that he put the stolen packages in there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows if they're really stolen packages? But we'll start some like slander and just say that they were obviously clearly stolen.
I mean, he stole
packages.
your card. I mean, I think it's fair. You can accuse him of stealing the packages too.
I was just like this isn't even like it wasn't. He didn't even try to hide anything. So it kind of makes me wonder, even though it was clearly not in a position that would make it look like this is just up for anybody who wants it type of deal.
Right.
But did he really think it was just like did he know like I'm stealing this, or was he really like, well, obviously they don't want this thing anymore, so I'm taking it?
I mean, anything in your yard, unless there's a sign on it that says free, it's obviously stealing.
I would think so. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a website, and there's not going to be any voiceover on this website, but I'm going to start a website where I just start posting any random things that I see on my security camera footage, and just hopefully people will start like submitting me their own like caught on tape stuff, and it's just going to be a compilation of like DC thefts caught on tape, just for like a public shaming avenue.
You should.
I mean, I want to. I think I'm going to. I just don't exactly know how to. I'm probably gonna pull that footage and just like post it, just because it's. I might put it in the middle of this video. Who knows? Instead of making it its own video, just because it's so random. It was just like, really.
So what's the laws on?
Oh, it's apparently so, and I don't know if this is true or not. Oh, on filming? Thought you were gonna say.
Now I know like audio in DC that you're basically considered always on, right?
I actually have no idea. I mean, you can have like it's filming of my property. You're allowed to do that. I mean,
right, but like the sidewalk's not your property, so like that's why I'm not sure.
But it is like a public space, so you can film anything that happens in a public space without any prosecution, because the general consensus is that if you're doing something in a public space where anybody is able to be seen, like if anybody else can see you because they're also in the same public space, that's fully fine to do. I know people have tried, I don't know in DC specifically, but I think there was a lawsuit about some people like having sex on a public, like a park bench or something, and it got videotaped, and they were trying to sue them for, you know, illegally videotaping them, and it was like determined like no, you were in a public place, clearly visible by anybody, like you can't stop people from, you know, videotaping in a place that they're allowed to.
Weren't they breaking the law?
I mean, yeah, but I don't even remember all the extents of that whole thing. But I just find it funny that I was told in DC that any crimes that happen, since DC is not a state, they're all federally prosecuted. But I don't know if that's true or not. I do know that the package theft from previously was federally prosecuted, but that's because it also involved the mail. And I wasn't the only one. There was multiple package thefts attributed to that guy from before, apparently, that have now all come together. And that guy's actually getting, like, prosecuted in the federal courts.
That's crazy.
I just find it so weird, like it's something so, especially like this little cart, and I could have understood if this guy had like taken this cart and then like the next day he just randomly showed up and returned it, you know, because he just needed to use it or something like that. But I mean,
maybe he's still going to. Maybe like a week he'll get it back.
I guess it was the 14th, so it's been about 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, he's not coming back.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so. But it's just so weird. Like, how much are you risking for, you know, a few minutes of convenience or whatnot? Do you really want to have jail time over something that stupid?
Well, I'm sure what he was carrying was stolen. I'm convinced of that.
I'll have to show you the video footage when I actually get it pulled from the camera system, because he's walking. It was like a rainy day too, so he's walking on the street with these two, and they're small packages. It's not like he's walking and like having trouble carrying it. They were very small packages, and he had an umbrella as well. It looked like it was like sprinkling. It wasn't like downright, you know, pouring or anything like that. Just he stops and he looks right on over, comes walking on in, just opens it up, puts his stuff in, and just walks away. And then on top of everything else, he didn't shut our fucking gate. Like, if you're gonna steal stuff and have the audacity to even like package it up in our house, like in our yard, when somebody was home, somebody had just gotten there a couple minutes beforehand, just happened to not look out the window. But like, at least shut our gate. Like, be courteous in your stealing.
Be courteous in your stealing.
Well, speaking of like federal prosecution, did you see about the news about the Alabama inmate escape?
No.
So 12 guys escaped from a prison in Alabama, and they've now, I think at this point, you know, by the time this goes out, I'm sure it's gonna be done. But all except one have been like, you know, brought back to jail, like found and brought back to jail. But you want to know how these guys escaped jail?
How?
Smurf freaking dudes. Apparently there was a new guard that was working like the I don't know if it was the night shift or what, but it basically by himself in this area of all these prisoners. And the guys went over to him and said, "Hey, open up my cell, unlock my cell. I need to get into it." And walked over toward the dude's cell door, and he said, you know, cell number X, whatever it is. And so the guy looked at them, looked at the cell, hit the button to open that cell door. They had changed the number on their cell door using peanut butter to the door that led outside. And I guess this guy like hit the button to unlock it, and people just rushed the door.
Wow.
And ran out. And I'm like, I would never have thought of something like that. Like, you literally just changed the number of your cell to match the number of the outside door with peanut butter, tricked this guy into hitting the button, and just bum rushed the door to break out of jail.
That's pretty fantastic.
Like, that's pretty Though it's It's really strange as well because it says like one of the guys when they captured him and brought him back, they had to get him to the hospital because he had severely injured his thumb climbing over the razor wire fence to leave, which means that all these inmates also had to like escape through the razor wire fence. And I don't know how, like, I don't know, was this guy like the only guy in the entire jail? If 12 inmates were able to get out the razor wire fence?
Or the rest of them got out and they just didn't hurt themselves?
I mean, that it didn't state anything about the other people hurting themselves, so...
I hate this fucking train. I just want to say that, just because I'm pretty sure I did the same exact fucking thing. I went over to the fucking sheep and put this in a train that goes to nowhere and just drove in a fucking circle and can't sell this shit anywhere.
Yeah, I've done that multiple times with the...
I don't know. Now I don't know what to do with it. What the fuck do I do with this shit?
You gotta dump it back off at the train station. There's a spot to unload. And then you get in the right train and you reload it.
Why does this train even exist? It doesn't go anywhere.
It goes to Maplefield Mills.
No, this train does not. It goes in a fucking circle.
Oh, the other train? I don't know, for tourism.
I hate
on
it.
the Gold Crest Valley. I mean, what we should do is we should line up a bunch of things like on the train tracks and see if we can do true bowling. That would be kind of cool, right? What would be your escape plan if you were in prison? Do you think you would have thought of tricking the guard into opening the wrong door as actually a viable option?
I would not assume people were that dumb, I guess. I don't think I would try to escape from prison. I don't think... I mean,
well, let's say you were in for life without possibility of parole, where you have nothing to really lose. I can't say you don't have anything to lose because I've been watching some like locked up show, like Netflix show, which is very interesting. But there's a lot of people in there for like life, and then they get put into a segregation unit. Like one guy was in a segregation unit for 10 years, so basically complete solitary, didn't ever see outside, and like I think that shit's crazy. So there is something to lose, I guess. But let's say there's nothing to lose, in theory, if you get caught escaping.
Shawshank.
you go through the shit sewer?
No, he didn't do that.
Yeah, he did.
Was,
he crawled through in Shawshank Redemption. That's exactly how he got out.
No, he did the whole rock hammer thing.
Yeah, rock hammer thing to get a hole into the walls of the prison to then break into the ship pipe.
After that?
Yeah,
okay.
That's the only way he got out of the prison. He had to climb through like miles of it or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm actually reading that. Well, listening to the audiobook for that right now.
Was that book before or after the movie?
Before. The movie's based on the book.
I didn't know that.
It was just a novella, though. It's not like a full novel.
Such a powerful movie. It is. The end scene when he's like spinning around in the rain. Or not really the end scene, but near the end scene.
And singing on top of the hill inside of his new dress.
Yep, that one. That's the exact one that I was thinking of. Did you make it to the sale point? And did you only do one load?
No, I filled it up with 60,000.
Okay. And what are you selling exactly?
Canola.
Canola.
We should buy the bigger tipper.
Well, if we can always use the train yard, sure.
What?
I was just saying if we could always use the train yard. Which is attach the bigger tipper as another car on the train.
No, I just meant so we could sell all the shit now, like in one load at a time.
Yeah, that's definitely something that we can hopefully afford after we make some of these sales. As I was hoping to give us a nice little budget to work with here. But it's still very time consuming to, wow, that was lag.
I hate this train.
Are you in the right one?
Yeah, but I don't know how to sell this shit.
You go to the Maplefield Mill and you...
Yeah, I just couldn't find the sweet spot.
327,000.
327,000.
Well, I couldn't think fast enough to put all those words together.
I want to move that other train.
I'm going to look on the map in a minute. I'm going to finish this mowing. I think I got like 2 more swipes of mowing. I do want to look at the map and see if that actually does anything.
It doesn't. It doesn't go anywhere.
There's got to be something more to the train. I mean, I think you're supposed to use the trains for logging is one of the things, but I could not imagine that being lucrative. Because that's why there's that whole
lucrative in this game that's not grass.
There's there's that whole setup with like the cranes and stuff for the logs. We never got into the logging industry. It's not called Logging Simulator. It's called Baling Simulator for a reason.
So, apparently there is a mod for Euro Truck Simulator that lets you do multiplayer.
So it's a mod?
Mm-hmm. Here's something interesting about that mod. You have
it's actually Farming Simulator with trucks.
Yeah, right. No, you have to have 2 hours of gameplay before the mod creator will let you install it.
Interesting. Like, what kind of gameplay? Could turn on my computer for 2 hours?
Basically, yeah. Because it just checks your Steam account. If your Steam account has had 2 hours of Euro Truck Simulator play, then it'll allow you to install the mod.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I can't possibly figure out why. I guess to prevent... Maybe it opens it up where you can just join random games. And I guess to prevent people from being complete trolls, like just installing the mod, installing the game, and then being a troll. But I don't know. It kind of thought it was weird to me too.
But I even think a troll though would normally troll for more than 2 hours in their lifetime.
Right.
I mean,
all right. So 72,000. No way. Yeah, 72,000 is a tipper I believe will fit on our truck.
Okay.
And it holds 56,000.
Okay.
The only one bigger than that holds 59,000, but it goes on an 18-wheeler.
I mean, then yeah, it sounds like a legitimate purchase.
All right, I'm buying it.
I'm waiting for that money and that lag. There's that lag. It must have been bought.
All right, and I'm gonna take this one over there and sell it. Unless we want to keep it. Do we want to keep this tipper?
Oops. How much do we get for it, I guess?
I'll tell you what we get just from selling it at a distance. At a distance, we get 12,000. So probably like 14.
I don't even see it worth it to sell it. Because we could probably attach it in a conga line, right?
Maybe. I don't know if we have enough RPMs to hold both of them. We'll find out. I can leave it parked somewhere. I guess we could use it sometimes to dump stuff in. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd think we'd keep it for that price. What field am I looking at here? Oh, I went the wrong direction. I mean, the train tracks go right over here by our house, those other ones.
Yeah, but, I mean, I guess you could dump directly in it. But then it's not far to just go over there.
You can't dump directly in it from our house. There's no dump point.
Can't you just pull up beside it with a cultivator?
Oh, good question. I don't know, actually, if you can do that or not.
I bet you can.
I never tried. Because for the most part, that train is useless.
I mean, even if you could, like, I guess it holds more. So you could be shorter trips than taking a tipper over to the sheep. Have you sold any wool?
No, I did not. I neglected the sheep. I actually refilled their water and their grass because they were both empty. And then I neglected them.
This tipper's real big. Hopefully this truck can haul it. Ooh, Lordy.
I mean, it's the biggest truck that's not the 18-wheeler, right?
Yeah, I mean it can hold it, but it drags it to the ground. I don't know if it's going to be able to take it when it's at. We might have to use the big tractor now to take this.
It's really that that tight.
It brought the truck to the ground whenever, and it's empty. I'm gonna see what happens when I fill it here.
Let's see. I'm thinking. What do we got in the silos?
We need to fertilize those 2 fields, and then we're good to speed up time.
Yeah, except for I got 3 grown stages of grass that I still have not collected.
You're all right.
80 some odd thousand sunflower, 77,000 corn. Oh, right now we should sell that soybean, $1,821. And we have 76.
Ooh, that's real nice.
We have 76,000 of them. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I got the fertilizer guy working overtime. Oh, that's what we wanted to buy, right? A planter that also fertilizes.
Yes. The Amazon.
Dude, tractor guy, you don't need to make that wide of turns. You really don't.
I don't understand. Am I not under this thing?
Does it not even let you fill it up?
Apparently not. It's totally under this thing right now, right?
It doesn't say start fill. Yeah, you look like you are. Is that not one that can take... Is that the wrong kind of trailer?
Did I mess up?
What? Where'd you get it from? Was it the tipper section?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's from the tipper section.
No, you're absolutely right. Damn it.
What is?
I remember looking at this too,
What
and
kind
realized
is it?
It just holds grass, silage, that sort of thing.
Well, I mean, maybe we should try the grass silage technique.
I'm gonna go sell this. I want to buy the actual one that we should have bought.
Are you really gonna sell it already?
I mean, what else are we gonna do with it?
Grass and silage.
What's an 18-wheeler cost?
They weren't that expensive. 172,000 is the most expensive one.
Should we buy one of those and get the biggest thing?
Yeah, what is I'm trying to see the difference with these guys. Just engine size. It looks like it's just engine size. Yeah, and then we get what's the big tipper? I mean, I'm all about getting an 18-wheeler. Where's the tipper?
Let's do it.
Where the fuck are there's the tippers? Oh yeah, the Crone.
Oh, what color are we gonna get?
Wait, the Crone? Does the Crone actually hold bales?
It says it does.
How do we put bales in it?
I don't know.
Yeah, before
With
you
the stupid belling hook fork.
yeah, before you sell it, I want to take a look at it.
It's right here.
I see. Is there? Yeah, I want to. How would you get that? The baling fork can't even lift that high, can it?
Maybe.
I gotta pull the harvester up closer so I can stand on top of it and look at it. Now I gotta climb on the harvester, all dangerously. Okay, I'm inside. Dude, it's got like a chopper in the back. Whoa, oh man, I just jumped out. There we go. Oh, you can apparently just climb out the back. Yeah, it's got a chopper in the back.
What do you mean a chopper? Like a plane?
No, there's like a no, a motorcycle. That's what I meant. No, it's got like something that looks like it chops up the.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Change to a closed cover, unload here. Change. That's it? It doesn't have many options on this thing though. Like, is there something else that this connects to? Let me look at the.
I don't think it had any.
Yeah, there's no connections on it. So I just want to know how it gets bales in there. Like, can we somehow combine it with the bale picker upper and it'll actually put bales inside? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh boy.
What'd you do?
I sold. Well, I used all our money.
Yes, you did. Okay, I'm gonna go get some of these bales and see if I can do anything. Oh, I think I need to get the fertilizer guy going, huh? How's the the semi truck look?
Looks real nice. What's the button for a horn?
H? 0? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah,
H is yeah, H is hire workers. So.
Oh yeah. This is real nice. I'm coming into town, or not into town. I'm coming back home. Look at it real good.
Honk honk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, getting some of these. I'm trying to figure out how a mod for online support actually works, because you think you have to go through the Steam network, right?
It probably does.
I wonder how they got permission from Steam to like make a mod that utilizes the Steam network. I see it. It's huge. Now, is that going to fit under the
It better.
How annoying would that be if it doesn't?
It'd be worthless, right?
Pretty much. I gotta see. Is Guude gonna be able to back up a semi truck?
What'd you say I need to be selling? Soybeans?
No, it was. Oh yeah, soybeans. Soybeans. Oh yeah, you're filling. It's pouring out at the bottom.
No. Oh, it is.
This ain't no good semi truck. What are they doing?
And this thing holds a lot.
Okay, I got a bunch of bales. I need to find out if there's a way to force them into. I just don't understand how this thing would hold bales.
I don't think it does. I mean, it says it does, but I don't believe it. Oh, Mapleville Mills. No. No.
You love Mapleville Mills.
I didn't realize that's where this had to go.
It seems like 90% of the time, that's the one that sells for the most.
I wonder if this will fit inside the barn over there.
Why?
Because that's where you have to go into the barn over there to unload.
Oh, that barn. Oh. Actually, hold on.
Just driving an 18-wheeler through some old fields here. It's fine.
Are you really stuck on this stuff in the middle of the road? Oh my god, I hate this driver or this worker so much. Workers are terrible people. Oh, by the way, you can have a max of 4.
Oh, yeah, I hit the limit the other day. Because we have our server set to 2 players. We could up our number of people out in our server.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's based on the number of players, isn't it?
Yeah, allowed players, not even online players.
Yeah, we read that somewhere.
What'd you just tab into beside me?
I don't know. I was just tabbing through to get to... Is there something... Where are you at?
I'm in the 18-wheeler.
Where's the 18-wheeler at?
At the train station. I don't know. Lucky you were like in the 18-wheeler with me. That's why I asked.
I don't think I tabbed into anything over there. I wonder if it was like a teleporting thing. Like, was it teleporting me across the map to get somewhere? Okay, I'm
Using the truck.
I'm button this up. I'm trying to unload these bales directly in front of this truck or this trailer and seeing if anything happens.
You're crazy.
Nope, it just drops them off on the ground. Like, I don't understand how they can even claim that that's...
I don't know how you... I think you have to use the fork, man. Fork, man.
No, fork, man. That just seems terrible, though. Terrible in every way.
I saw a guy using a fork a couple days ago.
Yeah, I saw a guy using a fork. It was at a a
salad.
It was at a restaurant. People were looking at him like he was crazy.
He was eating soup.
No, that is crazy. Absolutely asinine. That guy should be institutionalized for sure.
But no, I was in a field getting up some hay bales and piling them up, and I was like, man, I've done that before in a video.
You should have stopped him and like, yo, what's up, man? Farmer life. Like,
you gonna make some silage out of those?
Be like, it sells for the most. Go over there to that dumb Maplefield Mills. You'll be making all the money. He'll be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh man,
we have negative money.
Mm-hmm. It's all right. I'm selling. It'll be fine.
After all that buying you did.
Yeah. I spent your money real good.
Are you doing multiple? I wonder how much the train actually holds.
I think it was 100 grand.
Okay, so almost 2 trucks full.
Yeah. Man, I got like something tickling my throat.
Is it a fork?
Thought you were gonna ask me if it was a penis.
No, that was the obvious question. I don't ask the obvious things. I leave those.
My 18-wheeler should have pushed this car out of my way.
I bet you it'll get stopped on a hay bale.
Probably. You got stuff on that car.
I find the cars very entertaining in this because they don't seem to like stop. I've had them run into me, like just take me on down, and I was like, really? That is a tickle.
Mm-hmm. And a tickle.
I guess I need to move this thing out of the way now. God, these workers, they cannot work around an obstruction at all. That is a big downfall in this game. They should just like... Oops, that's the wrong direction. It should make them pathfind a little bit better if there's an obstruction.
Yeah. Yeah, they just give up.
They don't give up, they just wait and get paid.
Oh, yeah.
We have another forage. Oh, there it is. We have another foraging wagon over here. I just got the sheep sound. That was really weird. Like the sheep eating sound. And I'm here in front of the house.
Might have been me.
Oh, it's very possible. It actually was you. How are sheep doing?
To fill up, but I put a corn chip in my mouth.
100% productivity. We have 43 of them.
That's quite a few.
Yeah, they're reproducing. That's all I can say about that. They're reproducing.
One every 22 hours now.
Well, we don't know how long that has been there, though. Right?
No, that's the reproduction rate.
Oh, yeah,
it shows you the rate and then the next animal in.
Yeah. I'm gonna tab over to these. Oh, you barely fit into this thing.
Oh yeah.
I somehow jumped into your truck. You must be out of it.
Yeah, I'm on the train now, doing train things.
It's a nice looking truck. How does it handle?
Pretty good. Smooth ride.
Let's just do that trucker life. Make the sharp turn. Oh yeah. I stole your truck.
That's fine.
Oh, this thing actually handles real nice. Like, better than the pickup truck.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep coughing. I ate the other corn chip hoping that it would like push past the tickle. It didn't do. It didn't help though.
Yes. Normally when I eat something that causes a tickle, eating more of that same thing.
Well, I had ate this before we started recording, and so I hadn't eaten it in a while. And so I thought maybe like something kind of rough would scratch my throat real good.
Now you're talking about penis again. What the
We
hell?
got money again.
What did this dude do? This fertilizer dude, he stopped halfway through the strip on the field and just went to the side and said he was done.
Sometimes they don't really make much sense, honestly.
Okay, that's oops, I accidentally hit the higher button, but whatever. That is all the fields. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. We still might be dealing with 19. Nope, I think he's done. I think that's all the fields, all.
So everything's ready for the big
rock. The only make sure
bell harvest
Yep.
of 2017.
Yep, the big barn raising.
All right. Well, I guess we'll do that next episode.
All right, guys. We'll see you.
See you.